And the Hebrews used cannabosum, now identified by a number of scholars as cannabis, in incenses, anointing oils, and also in infused wines, all of which is discussed at great length in my YouTube feature, Cannabosum, the Hidden Story of Cannabis in the Old Testament. Furthermore, it was used at these locations in a similar way to that being suggested here for these Greek oracular sites. Also of interest is that Pythagoras considered Abaris, a Scythian shaman who came to learn from him, so experienced that he didn't compel him to wade through the complicated introductory period involved with his teachings, but contrarily considered him fit to be an immediate listener to his doctrines and instructed him in the shortest possible way. Pythagoras' teachings were surrounded in secrecy, and his quick acceptance of the Scythian shaman Abaris may indicate that the mutual use of cannabis constituted a meeting point of some kind. It would be hard to believe, considering all this contact with cannabis-using cultures and his own practice of ritual fumigation, that Pythagoras would have missed this widespread and effective technique of shamanic ecstasy. Well, that about covers our odyssey into ancient Greece and its use of this magical plant. Unfortunately, much of what we discuss is left to speculation, and a discovery of actual cannabis, which is rare due to the fact that cannabis often decomposes over time, leaving little trace, and it takes very specific conditions for its preservation through time. A find like that of the alleged find of hashish at Acheron would go a long way to proving these theories. As has been mentioned a number of times in this discussion, there has been considerable academic disdain that also stands in the way of getting a clear understanding of the role of cannabis and other psychoactive substances in ancient Greece. And fortunately, as in the area of marijuana in medicine, these prejudices seem to be melting away, as can be seen in the closing comments of Professor Carl Ruck.
So what kind of reaction have you received about your research into drugs and religion, the cannabosum, academically, and in the wider world?
Yeah, good question. I've outlived my enemies, and the tide is changing. The very same thing that I was not supposed to mention, I was solicited by my chairman to propose a course. I said, well, we'll call it something else. And he said, no, call it Entheogens and Human Consciousness. And so it went before the committee, which quibbles about everything, whether it was going to be accepted as a university course. And it was accepted. And so now they want me to teach that. And the fact that classical scholars ignored the work on the Thyrsus and the Narthex and the monadic ritual has turned around too, because there are new scholars now in Greece, northern Greece in particular, and Bulgaria, and we're organizing conferences, and they are indeed saying, yes, there were mushrooms, there was cannabis, it was an ecstatic religion, and it goes way back.
If you found this documentary of interest, check out some of my other videos on YouTube, and if you want to support this type of research and learn more, pick up a copy of my book, Cannabis and the Soma Solution, which covers much of the material discussed in this presentation, as well as detailing the role of cannabis in a wide range of ancient cultures and religions. Thank you very much. I am Chris Bennett, and this has been Burning Shiva.